What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here, and welcome to the world of Contra Return by Garena. And for some reason, despite this game being out in some regions for a few months at this point, I was not able to download it here in Denmark, and I've heard from some of you guys that it's not available in some of your countries as well. It should be out fully on iOS, so if you're on iOS, download links in the description box down below. If you are on Android, I was able to pick up the APK from APK Pure, so you might be able to do just the same thing. Just be sure that when you download an APK from any unofficial marketplace, that you stay safe, okay guys? Don't download from anywhere that you don't trust. Don't fall for any of these games. There's lots of them out there. But I'm just telling you guys, I have downloaded this one from APK Pure, and it seems to be working just fine. Now, the original Contra game was a run-and-gun 2D game by Konami that was released all the way back in 1987 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. And some people really loved that game, so it was almost inevitable that we would see some sort of mobile version at some point to drag in all those people that has a lot of nostalgic feelings about this game. But as is often the case, I am not confident that those who played the original Contra game will like this new one. But I'm taking a look at it here today as a standalone title, so let's dive into what this game has to offer. So on the left side, we've got the joystick that we control our character with. On the right side, we have a shooting button, but we can also use that button instead of simply tapping it or holding it down. We can also use that one as a joystick. Look at this, guys. But there are settings for this in the settings. If you go in here, you guys can see that we could turn off and on aim assist. Obviously, with aim assist off, you guys will have to aim manually, and you won't be able to simply touch the button. You'll have to use this joystick on the right side. I am using the aim assist. I think that's the best way to control these types of 2D platforming games. But maybe you guys don't agree, and you can go in and turn that off if you want to. But apart from the normal attack, we have two other skills with us. So we have this one right here, pretty strong attack, and we have a grenade. Now, these attacks will differ from character to character, and there are lots of characters in this game, and I'll go show you guys that later on. Look at that one, though. We should have probably saved one of our special attacks for that one. Oh, we can use it again. There we go, and it's taken out. So that's it for the controls. They're pretty simple, and there are settings for you if you want to modify that. And talking about the settings, they actually looked pretty much like the setting menu from PUBG Mobile, which then when I looked into it was pretty obvious because this game has actually been developed by Timmy, which is Tencent's studio that developed the PUBG Mobile game. So it's pretty obvious that they've gone ahead and reused some of the assets from the settings. But then again, why reinvent the wheel if what you've made the first time actually works really, really well? I have no issue with that at all. Just wanted to point it out as I think it's a pretty fun fact that this game has actually been made partly by Tencent's Timmy studio. Oh, look at this, guys. We're actually losing some HP here. So these levels are slowly starting to become a bit more difficult, and I'm about, I would say, about 3 or 4 hours into the game at this point. Quite enjoying it. It does get a bit repetitive, but the boss fights are always awesome, and there are just so many different types of game modes in this game, and I can't wait to show you guys those after this boss battle. Look at this. We were just talking about the bosses in this game. Look at that. Okay, so, we have to figure out how to avoid this boss's attack, and obviously, that's always a challenge every time you meet a new boss for the first time, but I think I've got this one figured out for the most part. No, okay, let's use our special attack, guys. Our strongest attack, this one here. Okay, that dealt some damage. You guys can see the HP bar of the opponent in the top of the screen. We've got it down to 3 HP bars left. Okay, this one I know. I can stay safe. Standing over here. Come on, we can do this, guys. We can also switch weapon, by the way. I do believe we have a flamethrower with us, which might actually be strong. Oh, no. No, we're not going to use that one. We'd have to stand all too close to the opponent. Let's jump over. Okay, we didn't have to jump over. We have so little HP left. This is going to be interesting, guys. Will we actually be able to survive? We can duck down here. And duck down again. Use this skill attack. Come on, only 1 HP bar left. This is it. Oh, I thought we were gonna die there. So little HP left, guys. This is exciting. Look at this. Throw one more grenade. Come on. And one more special attack. Yes! There we go. Whew. We made it. Please tell me that was the last boss for this level. Please. Yes, we made it. That's awesome. That's really great. I love the animations in this game. The art style is great. It's not trying to push what's possible on mobile, but I don't really feel that's necessary either for these types of games. And I mean, for what it is, it looks pretty great. Now, the voiceover for the cutscenes is a different story, though. They're kind of low quality sometimes. There's just this really long and very, very awkward silence. And I don't know what to do about that. It's really not fun to sit through. But you can skip those conversations if you don't want to listen to them. But with that said, let's talk about the many other game modes here. We were just playing the story mode just before. We also have challenges over here where we can play a boss mode or an endless mode. In the boss mode, we can get some pretty awesome gears and new weapons. So we definitely want to play those as often as possible. We also have a duo mode where we can play a classic duo or an underworld duo when we're level 37. And this is a nice way to get new equipment. Then we have PvP over here where we have duel mode. We also have a ranked mode. I haven't really unlocked that yet. We have warm-up matches, hero battlefield, conquer the battlefield, which is 2 versus 2. And then we have 3 versus 3 over here. And then we have a fun mode as well. And we're not done yet. Then we have daily over here, which is a one life mode, which I guess is this game's attempt at playing to the nostalgia of those people who played the original game, because in the one life mode, as the name kind of implies, we only have 1 life. So if we're hit by 1 single bullet, we die, and so the goal is just to get as far as possible. And then lastly, we've got the arena over here, which isn't really PvP, but when we go in here, our character automatically fights against another character that is also bot controlled. So that's a bit of a weird system in a game where we have these other types of PvP modes, but all of these modes give us some sort of currency that we can somehow use, or some sort of resource that we need to, for example, upgrade our weapon. Let's go have a look at our main assault rifle over here, and you guys can see that we can both upgrade it, which is over here where we can level it up. So we can do that by giving it some of these XP cards here. Obviously, we can also just use the weapon, but we can give it some of these XP cards. Then we can go over here to enhance it, which we're gonna need some different resources for. And to get those resources, we can go in here and see which sort of missions we should play to get those. And then, for example, we can go into 1-4 here, so the first chapter, and then level 4, and we can just rate this one over and over again to get these items that we need to level our weapon up. So this is gonna cost some of the energy, because yes, there is an energy system in this game, and so you're gonna run out pretty quickly if you do those rates, but you'll have plenty of energy if you just play the game normally. I mean, I haven't run out of energy, and we get twice per day, we get extra energy for free even, so you really have to play the game a lot for a very long time if you want to run out of energy, unless, of course, you go in and do these raids a lot. So let's just try to get the different items that we need here. Let's rate this one a few more times. So I think we need to rate this one 5 times. Oh, and we leveled up. Nope, I don't want more tutorial. Seriously, after so many hours, we're still seeing part of the tutorial. But I just skipped that, and now we're back again with these raids. Let's see, how many more do we need of these? Maybe 1 more, I think. Let's go back. We need 2 more. Okay, we need 2 or more of them. So let's do this twice, and I'll just be right back with you guys. Alright, so we are back, and we now have all the items we need, so we can click upgrade here. It's gonna cost a bit of in-game gold, and there we go, our firepower has been upgraded. In addition to that though, we can also evolve it, which is gonna upgrade the weapon in the amount of stars that it has, and for that we need more fragments for this assault rifle. All of these systems, we even have mods over here as well, by the way, but all of these systems will make the PvP in this game pay to win, and I'm sorry to say that, there's just no doubt about it. For example, even if you grind it all the way to get the best weapons, the skins that you can buy, if we go up here to the shop, let me just show you guys, we have some different skins. If we go in here to the direct purchase, we can purchase different types of skins for our heroes, and those skins are gonna add what's called charisma bonus points, and once we have enough charisma, we get a stat bonus. So even if you grind all the way to the best gear in this game, there's really nothing to do about that. You're still gonna be at a stat disadvantage against people who pay for this game. So what do you think about that? I don't like that, obviously, but if you just play the single player, then despite it being a bit repetitive, because there are so many game modes, I think you guys could really enjoy this game. I'm still liking it. I think I'll keep it installed just to have something to play when I have, just a few minutes, because I feel like this is the type of game that you can go in and have some fun with for a few minutes. You can upgrade some stuff because you're gonna get so many rewards so quickly, and you can just go in and do the raid to get the different types of items that you need to upgrade your weapons, and then you can just wait to get some more energy and you can come back the next day. But if you guys don't like that, let me know in the comment section down below. Just don't expect to be able to compete in the PvP unless you spend money on the game, which I wouldn't recommend, by the way. But with all that said, it's now time for the mobile gaming news of the day, which is that the Subway Surfers developers Cybo Games have picked up an EA and Rovio veteran to head up the studio's development of new games, or at least that guy is gonna come in and help set up the new teams that will develop new games for Cybo. So if you guys don't know this, Subway Surfers was actually the most downloaded game in 2017 and maybe in 2018 as well, I can't remember exactly, but it's still a popular game. But obviously the studio is probably looking to make new games, so who knows, maybe we're gonna see a new game from those guys soon. And yes, I will definitely play that game no matter what it is, because they make high quality games, and I'm curious to see what they come up with next time around. And with that, we're gonna end off here, guys. Thank you for sticking around till the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you did, and until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.